Hey guys, this is 91 Extreme RT, and this is a fix that I found for a problem I was having with my computer today. I left a YouTube video on last night when I went to sleep, and I woke up this morning and the computer was frozen. So I did a hard restart on the computer, fired it up, and it would not load. It would not boot up. It would get to the Windows loading screen with the little loading bar on the bottom, and it would always freeze. I tried seeing if it was a hard drive issue. Hard drive was fine because I put it in a different computer. I tried turning off certain cores on my 6-core processor. That didn't work, so I didn't know if the processor was bad and it wasn't loading it or something. I tried starting it in safe mode, and when I get to safe mode, it would go through it and load it, and it would freeze on a file called atipcie.sys, or for system. And I figured, must be a graphics issue. So I took out my Radeon 6970 HD Turbo graphics card. I pulled that out and threw in my old NVIDIA 9600 GT, and it still did the same thing. I tried doing a low resolution mode. Everything I tried did not work. So then I went back and checked. The only thing that could be the problem was like a corrupt file issue, so I threw the Windows 7 disk in. That wouldn't load. I tried doing a system restore or use last known good configuration. That didn't work. And what I found out to be the problem is I checked all the voltages. The voltage on the processor was set to like the factory numbers, which it was already, and then the RAM voltage was set on auto through the BIOS. What I did was check what the RAM voltage was supposed to be, so I went to Newegg where I bought the RAM, and it says it's supposed to be 1.5 volts, so I went into the BIOS to the DRAM voltage, and I punched in 1.5 volts. And then I saved it, exit, and it fired it up, and works perfectly fine. There's not a single issue with it. So if you get to the atipcie.sys, if it freezes on that point when you try saving in, or starting in safe mode, try looking what RAM you have and what the voltage should be, and manually set the voltage through the BIOS. That I screwed around with the computer for a good 4 hours today before finding that out. And it was just, it's like everything else with computers, it's always a stupid fix. And that's pretty much what the fix was. So, and I made a motivational poster I put on my Facebook wall right here. Epic facepalm, because it was such a stupid frickin' problem. When 4 hours of fucking with the computer to try to figure out why it won't boot up results in having to set the RAM voltage to 1.5. So, and that's what my RAM voltage is. All RAM is different. Most of it's the same, but you still want to check what your exact RAM sticks require and manually set it in the BIOS so it can work. Because if it doesn't boot, like you're having an issue where it freezes on the loading screen or stops on the safe mode screen, it's because your virtual memory, which is what is used to load the operating system and the startup and the BIOS and everything, it loads it all into your RAM. If that voltage isn't right, it's not gonna process the information right, or it'll hang up and freeze. So check your RAM voltage, and that most of the time, from everything that I've tried with the computer was switching out components, hardware, everything, just making sure the RAM voltage is right, solved the problem for me. So hopefully that helps, and I will see you guys later.